Welcome to the Overboy Show. This is Antonio from No Marks Allowed. This is the most dangerous podcast in wrestling. And let's get straight to it. The Royal Rumble. Now, leading up to the Royal Rumble, we all thought The Rock was going to make his return in the WWE ring by winning the Royal Rumble. It was all set up. He was named the board of directors for the WWE. TKO, they had this huge meeting. And then he was on First Take talking and popping it like if me and Roman was the main event at WrestleMania, we'll be the biggest WrestleMania main event ever. Now, why wouldn't you show up to the Royal Rumble, the event that would get you to WrestleMania, if you didn't plan on showing up to the Royal Rumble? Why would you say that on First Take, which is the biggest sports show in the world, on ESPN, the Stephen A. Smith? Now, what happened was The Rock wasn't at the Royal Rumble, and the reason The Rock wasn't at the Royal Rumble, it was because of the Vince McMahon allegations. Everybody, 48,000 people in that arena, every single person that was a fan or worked in concessions or was an usher thought Dwayne Johnson was going to be there. And anybody that said they didn't is a fucking liar. A freaking liar. And all these people say, oh, The Rock didn't show up. The Rock didn't, he was never supposed to show up. Shut the fuck up. The thing about wrestling media, no one knows shit. No one can break a story until after the shit is happening. Have you ever heard of hindsight is 2020? The Rock was supposed to be there at the Royal Rumble. He didn't show up because the Vince McMahon allegations came, I think, right after The Rock was on First Take. Like, that's some bad timing. I don't know if someone was trying to sabotage Vince McMahon or The Rock showing up the Royal Rumble, but it just didn't work. Because I think The Rock is going to be at WrestleMania anyway. He got 2 months. I'm forgetting WrestleMania isn't until April. So The Rock got 2 months to get in shape. Now, the way he looked walking to that ring, it looked like he wasn't in shape. And The Rock is only 53 years old. He's an animal in the gym. Was he injured? Because I know he's supposed to come out with a movie, an action movie, Red One, I think. And he just looked like he was hobbling to the ring, but he's not as old as Sting, who walks to the ring fine. Sting is like 62 years old. Randy Orton is like, what, 45, 46? He walks to the ring fine. Chris Jericho is in his 50s. The Rock just looked like he wasn't 100%. So he gets in the ring and confronts Roman Reigns, and Roman Reigns just walked out. So The Rock it didn't look like The Rock was looking at the WrestleMania Philadelphia sign. It didn't look like it. It looked like he was just looking in that direction, because I don't know if he's committed to WrestleMania 40 yet. So didn't nobody want him to look up at the WrestleMania sign, because that would indicate you are going to WrestleMania. It seemed like The Rock was looking into the crowd, but they had the WrestleMania sign, but you can tell his eyes wasn't looking at the WrestleMania sign. His eyes was looking into the crowd, and you just seen the back of his head. See, The Rock is smart. The Rock is loyal too, and he's honest. Like, The Rock is like a goody two shoes. He's up there with Oprah, and he's super politically incorrect. He doesn't want to swerve anybody. So if he looked at that WrestleMania sign and he's not main eventing WrestleMania, he would let the fans down, and The Rock is not that type of person. So we got to see what will happen between The Rock and, Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. Now, as much as I do not like Cody Rhodes, you cannot hate on Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes is a PR person's dream. Just looks clean cut, underdog, father is a legend. So, he had the promo with Seth Rollins, and Seth Rollins is trying to gas him up to, go for his title. Pick me at WrestleMania. Don't pick the Hollywood title. Pick me. So he gets in there, does a promo with Roman Reigns, and says, well, I want that title. But I've been consulting with a few people, a few legends, a few people in the behind the scenes, and I know someone that knows you well. And that's when you heard, if you smell what The Rock is cooking. Now, a lot of WWE fans saying they want Cody, but a lot of WWE fans are saying I want The Rock. And the people who say they want Cody and Roman is most likely people that didn't attend WrestleMania 39, because we've seen Roman Reigns and Cody in the main event in WrestleMania 39 in Los Angeles, and I was there. But for the people that went to WrestleMania 39 and don't want to see the same shit over and over again, they want to see The Rock and Roman Reigns. Even if Cody didn't, the only reason they want Cody to go against Roman because Cody won the Royal Rumble, and that's why they made another fake title with Seth Rollins. In the event something like this happens, so Cody did the right thing. He made the fans love him again. So right when fans would give him backlash and say, "Well, why is he going to be the main event of night 2 years in a row? We don't want to see a rematch between." He passed the Rock, the alley oop to the Rock, passed the Rock to the Rock. No pun intended. So it's like the fans, the majority of fans and the casuals and the big money spenders and the clout chasers or the clout attention getters want to be there for The Rock. The Rock versus WrestleMania. TKO had this big building, the Rock build up. The Rock is on the board of directors. More people want to see The Rock. And I feel like you can't have a part-time champion because Roman was part-time, and when Roman's absence, the WWE got way better than AEW was. When Roman was there, AEW was better than WWE. So if The Rock is not there, the WWE superstars know to step it up a notch, like they did when Roman wasn't there. That's how the WWE got so good, because they were able to build the LWO, able to build Seth Rollins up again after losing 4 straight to Cody. They were able to build the Judgment Day. Gunther is still a hardcore in-ring enthusiast. You just had a lot of stuff going on, and then they tried some new stuff like the Authors of Pain and Killer Cross against the Street Profits and Bobby Lashley. They tried some things with the mid-carders that's getting excited. So you can have The Rock be a part-timer and do his movies and come defend that every 6 months. I'll take that over Roman having mediocre matches every time he wins a main event and a pay-per-view. I don't know when the last time Roman Reigns had the best match on the card that he main evented, which is rare. That's probably the only promotion in the world that can withstand that when your champion of 3 years doesn't have the best match on the card on the pay-per-views. But WWE has so much history, it doesn't matter. But I feel like Cody Rhodes was not supposed to win that Royal Rumble. I think the plan was The Rock to win the Royal Rumble and call out Roman. But those sexual allegations came up with Vince, and The Rock's handlers said, no, we're not doing it. We're not doing it. And then I think CM Punk was going to win the Royal Rumble because they didn't want to have Cody win 2 times in a row because, only legends did that. I don't think only 2 other people or 3 other people did that, and I don't think Cody is on that status yet. I think CM Punk was supposed to win that Royal Rumble, but he was injured during the match. Because if you look at it, they had a few spots where it looked like they was going to, get thrown out, but they were able to save themselves. And I think the thing was that they was going to say, okay, we're going to have The Rock and Roman in the Rumble. We're going to have Seth and CM Punk main event, because CM Punk never had that main event of WrestleMania. And also, Seth Rollins had original heat with CM Punk, as you've seen when he returned to, I think it was Survivor Series. Yeah, so I feel like Cody was not supposed to win that Rumble. It was supposed to be CM Punk, but CM Punk was injured halfway through the match, and CM Punk said something to Cody like, you know what I mean? And then Cody yelled at him and just threw him out nonchalantly. No one ever gets thrown out that easy in the Royal Rumble. So that goes to tell you, CM Punk's injury and Vince McMahon's allegations shook up the Royal Rumble, because CM Punk was supposed to win the Royal Rumble. He just got hurt. And I think he said, get me out of here. And then Cody threw him out. Like, you ever see a series? It's called Hills, and CM Punk plays a guy that drinks blood, and he's traveling to the Indies, and he makes a shitload of money as a draw, and he's in the ring with Steve Amell, and they're wrestling, and it's inside, so we all know wrestling is a work. And CM Punk goes, "Hey, get me out of here! I'm done. Get me out of here!" and then Stephen Amell does a finisher or something and pins CM Punk. I think that's what happened in the Royal Rumble. CM Punk was supposed to win that Royal Rumble, but they were thinking ahead of time. If The Rock doesn't want to show up because of these allegations, because he doesn't know if Vince is gone, let's have Cody Rhodes winning. Or I think CM Punk got injured, and that's why Cody Rhodes won it. Cody Rhodes was not supposed to win that Royal Rumble, and this either proves the fact that Cody Rhodes wasn't supposed to win the Royal Rumble because CM Punk said he was injured and he'll be out of WrestleMania. Why would we care if he was out of WrestleMania if he wasn't supposed to, win the Royal Rumble and face Seth? So, you know what I mean? That's the only reason we cared if he was in WrestleMania or not, because you wasn't wrestling for a title. So who was you going to go against if you didn't win the Royal Rumble? You know what I mean? That wouldn't have been announced this early because you was only beefing with Seth Rollins. So I feel like CM Punk's injury and, the allegations shook up this Royal Rumble, and Cody Rhodes just was the right person to win it, because if you're injured, you're not going to throw out Cody Rhodes, and you can't wrestle, and you so messed up and so injured, you're not going to be able to wrestle. Like athletes know, like you see them when they injure themselves, they're like, damn, or they hit the ground, hit the grass, or just be crying because they know that it's going to be a long injury.
Cody! Oh my god, so much more time in LA. Hey, let's go, Cody!
come to Tampa, when I come to St. Pete, sometimes I try and stay and keep to myself. And the reason is, this is dusty territory. So I thank you very much for making it Cody territory. I love you guys all so much. Have a great night. And I'll see you next time. Great night, guys.
Now, I gave AEW another shot. I watched the Dynamite. Now, the week before, they had a good match between Hangman and Penta. And it was okay Dynamite, but it's not much must-watch TV. I remember I made it a priority to watch AEW Dynamite, whether it was the NBA on or NBA playoffs or NBA game. I would watch that live, but I would always say after these NBA games, if it's not a good 10 o'clock game, I'll watch the Dynamite. I would always watch Dynamite, the replay. Now, I can go without watching Dynamite. Watched it last week, and now I see like Matt and Nick Jackson is playing these VPs. And like I said before, WWE has enough money and history to just sit back and watch these promotions beat themselves. From 2018 to 2022, AEW was kicking the shit out of WWE. But in 2023, AEW has been trash. I don't know if it's because the injuries of the top stars or the Young Bucks are just tired and they just needed some time off. But we don't give a fuck about none of the shit y'all doing right now, AEW, with Matt and Nick being VPs and being mean to everybody, wearing suits all of a sudden. That's sports entertainment. That's not why we watch AEW. Timeless Tony Storm, the character is so weak, we're not even concerned about her matches anymore. And then you're burying your superstars for bums. Like, Hangman is probably better than any in-ring wrestler in the WWE, in-ring rise. And he's rolling up a Samoan that's on Ring of Honor to win a match because the ranking is back. Why is Hangman rolling up anyone? And he's a powerhouse. He's the best, one of the best in-ring wrestlers in the world. I don't know. There's no one in WWE that's a better in-ring wrestler than Adam Hangman Page. Why is he rolling up someone that's in Ring of Honor, a Samoan dude? It don't make sense. So it's like AEW is just beating themselves when you look at it. WWE is just doing a thing where it's not rocket science. They're not going out their way to beat AEW. They're just doing what they're supposed to do, putting the right people in front of the cameras. AEW is totally different. Like, you got Jon Moxley wrestling Shane Taylor. You got Samoa Joe wrestling Shane Taylor. And no one's giving a fuck about Shane Taylor or these other wrestlers that's getting a shot at these upper card superstars. Like, Real Hobbs beat the dog slob out of Chris Jericho. No one still cares about Real Hobbs. So if you're going to bear it, like I said, the Elite lost the 6-man tag team championships to the Mogul Affiliates guys, Brian Cage, the dude with the dreads and Samoa. No one cares about that 6-man tag team. So you just buried your superstars or put your superstars in ring with people to try to get them over, and they're not getting over. When you read the comments, people are saying, "Oh, Shane Taylor is too slow. He needs to work on this. He needs to do this. He needs to do that." And it's not under Shane Taylor's comments where all this fault. It's under AEW's comments. So AEW is just whack right now. You recycling these people, like big names like Jeff Hardy going against Jon Moxley. Jon Moxley looks like he hasn't taken a shower in years. With Blackpool Combat Club, when he was with WWE, he was wearing hard-ass leathers. You know what I mean? And jeans. Now he just lost it. AEW is just trash right now, and they're doing WWE shit, sports entertainment. We don't give a fuck. First, it was the culture vulturing of the sneakers, what the Young Bucks was doing. Now they're wearing suits and being mean as fuck to people for no reason. That's not who the Young Bucks is. That's automatically breaking kayfabe. It's automatically trying to be something that WWE is. WWE has 50, 60 years of history to try shit out, and when shit don't work, they can go back to the basics. AEW, you've been out for 4 years. Now you're trying to catch up to WWE's 40 years with 4 years. You can't have Mick Foley, Mankind, Dude Love, Cactus Jack. Okay, that's 30 years right there. You got four. You can't have Young Bucks. You can't have the Elite. You can't have the VPs all in 4 years. You can't have wrestlers have five different personalities when you only had 4 years of the promotion being in its inception. It's no timeless Tony Storm. She just got there 2 years ago. Why are you making her some fake Marilyn Monroe when she's a good wrestler? And now you got people that's not paying attention to the wrestler matches because the gimmicks is so bad. They're gonna say, "Oh, the AEW Women's Division is no good," when it actually could have good matches. But you're trying to catch up to WWE so much and be like WWE so much, you're ruining your product. It's losing the feel of the alternative right now. So, I mean, I don't think I'm ever going to an AEW pay per view in 2024. I really don't. I'm gonna catch up on my WWE pay per views like Money in the Bank. I want to go to a Saudi Arabia show. I want to go to an Elimination Chamber, but those are out of the country, so I'm gonna have to pass on. I think Elimination Chamber and Money in the Bank. Maybe I can catch up to some Extreme Rules, but yeah, I mean, I'm pretty much done with AEW in 2024 because this shit is getting whack. It's becoming WWZ, WWE, WWW Like, I can't do it. I mean, I can't spend 500 to 1,000 on those seats and see a roll up in 3 or 4 matches with their top superstars. I'm just not doing it. I mean, y'all can watch that shit on TV. So I'm gonna catch up on some WWE pay per views. I'm gonna get a passport because I'm missing a lot of the international pay per views. But I think I'm gonna fuck with the Saudi Arabia pay per view. I don't know when that is, Crown Jewel. Let me know in the comments. But I gotta get a passport because Money in the Bank and Elimination Chamber is overseas, if I'm not mistaken. So shout out to the WWE Universe. They showed me love in Tampa Bay. I sold like 50 shirts and all the shirts that I ain't have on hand. People were like ordering off the website. I was able to like link people to the website and they'll order the shirts in my face. So I got a lot of shipping orders to do. And y'all niggas is hot, WWE Universe, because I was out there for like a couple hours outside the WE Superstore in Raymond James Stadium, and security was like, "Yeah, somebody said you're selling fake WWE merchandise and it's not real." And I was like, "No, my shit isn't fake. It's real. Look at the quality." And the security looked at the quality, is like, "Yeah, this is way better than WWE shop merchandise. The quality in there is crap compared to yours, but this isn't fake. But we're gonna have to ask you to leave because they don't want nobody selling stuff out here." And what they were doing was they were going inside the WWE Superstore with the Travis Scott shirts, the Over the Bloodline shirts, and the Rock Over shirts, and people were seeing it in their hand. And it's like, "Where you get that from?" There's like, "Yeah, it's a dude out there selling it. It's a dude out there selling it." And I guess people was coming out the WWE store, you know, and coming to me to buy my shirts because I was seeing a lot of them people that walked right past me and go into the WWE shop. And then I was seeing people that I didn't remember walking past me and asking me for shirts. So if I didn't have a shirt on hand, they would buy it. Like I sold like 6 of these shirts that I was wearing while I was outside the WWE Superstore, the Stone Cold Over shirts, because I didn't have it on me. And I said it's oversized. And they was like, they love the front and back print. And yeah, so shout out to the WWE Universe, but y'all made me hot. I gotta be more discreet. And I know y'all want to show love and let people know, but don't do it in front of nosy ass security because them boys came out and was like, "Oh yeah, you gotta leave." But they was like, "Yeah, your stuff is fake." And then when I showed it to them, they was like, "No, your stuff is not fake. This is way better than what they have in the WWE store." And he was like, "The WWE don't even sell this on the website. I've never seen this stuff before." So they was like, "But you can't be on the property." But I stayed on the property. I left. No, what I did was stay there, but I had my shirts on hangers hung on the fence. I took them off the fence, and they wasn't stressing it really because they a $1 billion company. I guess somebody told them that I was out there selling shirts, but that wasn't a good look for people running in there and then telling them where they got it from and them running out and buying shirts for me. So somebody probably was like, "Yeah, go see who they're talking about." and then they told me to leave. But yeah, I made like $2,000 over Royal Rumble selling shirts. I sold every shirt I had with me. I also sold those. I sold the 5 I had, the 5 Sammy Band tees, Bloodline Sammy Band tees. I sold 5 of those, and then a couple of people wanted some in the small, medium, and double XL, which I only had large and XL on me. So I gotta come out with some more of those because people want those, and I gotta put those back on the website. So a few people cashed at me and gave me their email, so I'm gonna send it back. And then people brought all the shirts I had with me, which was I had 2 Rock Over shirts. I should have brought more. No, I had 3 Rock Over shirts, 2 sun dried and 1 regular one. I still got the regular one that's not sun dried, and I think a large or XL. I don't know. But I sold all the Bloodline tees over the Bloodline blue tees. And then I sold all the Travis Scott tees that I had on me. I still got some at home, but I'm about to restock on those. I should have those back on Tuesday. Those will be ready to ship. But shout out to the WWE Universe. Y'all made me hot, but y'all made me a lot of money. $2,000 at the Royal Rumble. So I just off the second Rock Over sun-dried shirt. Now I'll put these on the website. So he said he's gonna win this. He said he was gonna wear it at Royal Rumble.
Rock's coming at number 28.
Yeah, so I hope he's on TV wearing this Rock Over sun-dried shirt. Thanks for the love. I just sold the Rock Over Reimagined sun-dried tee at the Royal Rumble Superstore outside of Raymond James Stadium. I'll be at the Royal Rumble. I know it's far away at the Tropicana Field where the Rays play, but I'm out here with the merch. Come holler at me.
There we go. Come out here. Get your merch, baby.
Rock Over. Just sold a Over the Bloodline tee. I'm at the Tampa Bay Raymond James Stadium with the merch. WWE Superstore. Way harder than the shit they got at the Superstore.
Definitely.
Holla at me. I'll be at the Royal Rumble too. Another one sold outside the Royal Rumble. Cody repeated. I know a lot of CM Punk fans are feeling salty, but I was mad. I don't like Cody Rhodes. But check out the Cactus Jacks Utopia Tag Team Champion tee. Let me see let him show him the back.
Let's see.
$50 on nomerksallowed.com.
You heard it.